Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky, second chapter, where last episode we'd begun a search for a missing guest, bringing us back through the Chaldean tunnel to the closed-off limestone cave full of evil penguins. With Jimmy located deep within, we found him hunting pirate treasure once again, but before we could extricate him, the divine penguin attacked. After a long and lengthy protective battle, we emerged victorious, and now look to move on to Grancel after a little bit of a treasure hunt. Unprepared, ungeared, I don't know. Right, so it was a water quartz, so let's look at yin yang. It's a level 2 one. Combine the effects of haze and heal. So it's just an upgrade to that, but without the 2 in that level. Okay, that's kind of cool, but I need a slot to be upgraded for that. So if I make it in the HP 2 slot, I'll put the yin yang, and then I move from the heal slot to HP. We've now got that too. Do we get any? I don't think we can really get any more water abilities on her at the moment. But maybe it would not be a bad idea to move the heal quartz onto someone else now at this point. Instead of like HP 1, we put the heal on, so we get a little bit of extra stuff there. Like we get Latia and Curia. Or would it be better on Sherazade maybe, or something like that? Considering she's got all that extra other stuff too. Questions. We've also got a confused quartz on top of that. So these are things to think about. And we could put heal on you instead. Why not? You're the tank. Have heal, I guess. So Chloe now has the yin yang. If we got the effects of haze, that means we can start walking past enemies really easily, which is great. Apart from that, the confused quartz. We've got sleep on currently, because that gives us aerial, doesn't it? What thing is the confused one? It's a silver. Confuse enemies with 10% success. So you don't have any AoE abilities to be able to use that to what I consider a great standard. So it's like a, well, we survived, but we haven't checked out that cave fully. But now with a pair of haze, oh, wrong button, we should be able to just literally run into there as long as I don't run into an enemy. What a crazy enemy. Right, well, let's clear out what we've missed in the previous places we've been to. So yeah, they can't see me anymore, which is great. I no longer have to really care about which way an enemy's facing. I can always get the preemptive now. I'm amazed that Haze was the one we were missing. Great work about there, guys. You're a big help. I'm not doing much myself, just hanging around in the cave. Adios. What a pain in the ass. Indeed. Makes getting through it quite easily now. But I've got to remember which way is the treasure chest, which way isn't. This is the not treasure chest way. Okay. Let's look for the remaining goodies, shall I? And somehow not walk myself into a penguin battle. A river bug. Lovely. This chest has already given you everything it had in support of your noble cause. You should be remiss to ask any more of it. Just run straight into that penguin. Killer pingus everywhere. A territiera bomb. Tira. Every empty chest we open takes a little bit of my soul with it. Soon I too will be empty. Oh no. Dead end king penguin. Which means, yeah, there's the red penguin I thought. Which means that this is the correct way to the boss again. You shouldn't be here anymore, but there was a fishing spot, weirdly enough. Well, we know I'm not going to actually succeed there, so I think that's everything grabbed from here. Maybe. I think I got the red chest from both sides, yeah? There's one way to find out. Oh, I didn't get the one on the other side. How do I get there again? Was it this route? Yes, it is. Running in small spurts, we find a celestial balm. All of this chest's worldly possessions now reside within your pack, unless you sold them. You didn't sell them, did you? Would that make me such a bad guy? By the sound of it, yes. Right, we haven't been on this side, so there's got to be other stuff. Will there be a monster in the chest? With our low EP amounts. No, a lily necklace. Don't tell me that would have given me an anti-confused. You obtained 80,000 imaginary mirror. That would be great. Well, we fought a white penguin. I don't think we have. Don't tell me that that was going to be the clue. Damn it. Usually obtain things like that around places where that kind of stuff happens. It was right bloody there. Maybe I would have got a clue then. Named penguin, but really an entirely different species. Mysterious. White penguin. Well, you can be mysterious all you like. Let's just get a couple of aerials on there to kind of get them dead quick. Lack of chest monsters in this stream is disturbing. I don't want any more. We're good. That said, we didn't check out all the chests in the Elmo cabin. Because I accidentally went the right way, and the right way itself actually full-on sucked us into the actual event. I think we should always just think now that after we've done the main story in each area, we're going to spend like 1 to 2 hours there. Alright, so we've got you, we killed a white penguin, life is good. We found out there's not actually even a penguin. So I guess in our history of trying to figure out genealogy of birds, we've learnt more. EP charge! How many years has this treasure chest been here? How many adventures has this chest seen? You won the first and you won't be the last. Completely didn't go this way. It'd be great if I could remember, even though I'm playing the games back to back and all, because of the time spent between each section. That's why I'm ending up forgetting like layouts and stuff. It'd be great if I could remember the layouts. I mean, we're going to Grancel next, right? So that probably will take us into the sewers again with all like the weird little doors and whatnot. I wonder if I've got to activate all the secret stuff too again, or if it's unlocked. Will it be an easy jaunt, or will it be horrible? We didn't have a map this time. Oh, will we have a map this time? I hope we have a map this time. Alright, well that's that cave checked out. There is one last place for treasure chests and goodies that we need to do. Seems the factory's ship departed safely, and the RCL will finally have its own wings. After all, development of the engines was delayed and we've kept her waiting. I'm sure the RCL must be getting terribly impatient as well. Speaking about ships as they're sentient things. Oh yeah, Estelle, when we be going back to Roland, my next stop's the capital, so it'll still be a bit. How about you, Freddy? I'm scheduled to return pretty soon. My training's almost over after all. Next time we come by the store, I'll share the fruits of what I've learned there. Looking forward to it. Yeah, maybe some new quartz. Oh hey, you're gonna be Charizard, huh? Gundolf? Back in Zeiss, are we? Just got back. Still feels like it's been a long time. Looks like you've become an even better woman than last I saw you. Why, thank you. However, flattery will get you nowhere. Just you taking care of things while I was away is plenty. I get dispatched out a lot after all. I keep having to leave Zeiss for someone else. I think I owe this Missy here even more now. I've heard about the successes of Estelle Bright. I know it's a bit late, but congratulations on your promotion to full bracer. Thanks. Still, seems like you got saddled with a pretty big pain of a case right off the bat. Well, if it's a tradition you use the best of us the hardest. But, by the way, you live in Zeiss? Yeah, we're going to go to the capital. Apparently we got an official request from the army of all things. Ah, an army request. I didn't hear anything about that when I was over there. Seems like you just missed it. Oh man, bad timing, huh? Well, whatever, I'll leave that to you. Take care in the capital or whatever. Yeah, later. We shouldn't have actually told him that we got that request because we were requested specifically. And he was there as the bracer, so that's a bit of going over his head. Which is not a good thing. Right, here's one thing we should do. We should rest here. Hi everyone, good work. Just a bit ago, Jimmy returned safely. Phew, I feel as if burdens lifted from my chest. I'm more pleased about getting the money for it. Right. I should really check out everyone that we've spent time with. before we move on as well. After all, there's a certain weirdly important person that seems to show up in later games as well. Maybe I should talk to him more. Because I figured out there's actually an achievement for him. There's an achievement for talking to him lots. Or something like that. Or following his odyssey. So, that's a thing. There's also an achievement in this game that you can just look on Steam for talking to breakfast somethings. And apart from that, there was one in that cave as well for fighting every kind of penguin, I think. Which I don't know if I did or not. I wasn't really paying much attention to it. I saw the white one and thought, ah, you're a different penguin. Right, so we need to go to the cave. I'm really happy the hot springs are fixed. I don't think any customers would have come back if they were boiling on that forever. No, they wouldn't have. Thankfully, it does keep its other achievements secret, which is good, like its story stuff. So I'm happy about that. It's not that we want to go for the achievements, but when it involves a certain guy, then I am kind of interested. Ah, Haze is going to make this so much easier. Oh, wait! We're not being blasted anymore! That's good. I can actually explore freely now. So it was the third screen. And it was up this way, wasn't it? I won't run too fast, because that's how you get yourself into trouble. And then we went there, we got that treasure chest, then we went upwards past that monster, and that's the third screen. Alright, let's dodge the car. Right, this is the way I didn't go? Oh, no, wait a second, no. I went that way. I didn't go this way. Ha ha ha! Right. Are you a monster chest? Nope. But that's a lot separate, probably. Oh, only 20. Maybe come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong and I just can't live without you. I don't know that song. Sorry. Was that a song reference that I should know? Always confused with that kind of thing. So there was a pool here, which we could walk into. A machine planker. Man, I missed a gun before I went there. You open the chest, ponder putting the item you took from it back, and close it again with a soft smile. Machine planker, though, what does that do? What? So what really stops you from wearing more than 2 accessories? Social decor? I think we've heard of that one before. Machine planker? Sounds a bit bizarre. I mean, it almost sounds like it's a nail gun if I had to, like, try to figure out what it is. Alright, this is the place with the weird device. There's a septium vein activator here. Why would I flip the switch? I'm not a moron. It causes blooming localized earthquakes. Or would summon monsters, so let's just leave that alone. Flip it, yeah. The thing is, even if it doesn't do anything to me, causing earthquakes is not a good idea. So let's just leave them be, or it would heat things up. I don't know which of the two it would do. What should be done is that thing should be blooming removed. If someone needs to come and sort that crap out. Oh, I went this way. Okay. That thing needs to be taken out of there. Safely, of course. Because basically anyone in Ouroboros could come back and just go, haha, let's stick this thing in here. Haha. That would suck. Like, literally, they should be all over most of these devices and things at the moment. I'm lost. No! Oh, wait a second. It's this way, yeah, and then it's this way. Yes! I remember now. Alright, let's get out of here. Hope this is the way out of it. It's not. God, I have troubles trying to find my way around these places without a mini-map. But finally, we have explored what should have been all the treasure chests in all the lands. And got ourselves a new weapon for doing so, so it wasn't all that bad a deal. Hello dears, thanks for the help before. If our hot springs up and running again, we can finally get back to business. If you find some time, you should all come and stay a spell with us. You guys are always welcome. Yeah, but I don't think you'd let us see another scene, would you? It's just not allowed. Okay! Time to hit the, well, I was going to hit the rails, but we're going to go to... I'm guessing I'm not going to be allowed in Limestone Fortress, but Daddy's ahead of me anyway, so that's fine. I was expecting Cassius to save us when versus that Ouroboros guy, by the way. So let's go up to Bloke McBloke over here. And just keep talking to him because he's a moron. It's good enough reason to talk to people, right? That's where I'm going to find a shiny pub now. So fast! When you have haze on, and you can just follow the roadway and not getting into any battles at all. Oh, this is the life. Right, let's find out what Moron's doing. Tell him about the cave where you can shout it with a good echo and see if that ends him. Oh, you're still here? Did you just try to plot me? I don't really want to throw my life away in a place like this. Anyway, let's get back to the capital. You're going to the capital, are you? Calm down, Anton. No point in freaking out. Well, either way, I plan on returning to the capital. So you're going to the capital, are you? Means we're going to meet you again. Okay, then. So basically, supposedly there's an achievement just based on talking to that guy repeatedly. So, okay with that. I'll talk to him when I see him, but I'm not going to make it a super thing to do. And I have made sure now, by the way, to get book directions, so I know roughly when to go get them, just in case there's any books with weird, mysterious timing, because we don't want to miss any Gambler Jack, so I have made to do that now. But I would like to point out, it's been getting significantly easier to find the hidden quests, or find the books lately, so that's been great, but then it's only been the starting books, hasn't it? I did report my quest, didn't I? Right, life is done! It's time to move on. Finally. Let's go to Grancel. I want to be taken in the RCL though. Come on, take me in the RCL. That'd be cool. Oh, are you also waiting for Cecilia? I'm off on a bit of business to the capital. Well, it'll be a short journey, but I hope we'll have the chance to enjoy it. Oh, did you get the details on Elmo? I bet you just spend all your time enjoying the baths. No way. It was crazy. Seriously. Of all things, the hot springs suddenly start boiling. The hot springs are boiling. Is that true? Yeah, for now at least, I've got an early scoop put together. I didn't have much time though, so it's not much more than an outline yet. Alright, well done then. Let's hurry up and return it into a full article. Of course, when we go to Grancel as well, we'll be going back to these guys' HQ. Seems that the water source in the mountain's the cause. When we get back to the editorial office, we'll check that out. That's cool. I've got a perfect shot of the factory ship taken off my camera. Yes! As photographic pilgrimage has been overflowing with emotion and excitement at every turn. Crying, laughing, loving from afar. It's been a hell of a journey, that much is for certain. Loving from afar. It's been a while since I wrote a scheduled line, so I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I hope it comes soon. Jimmy, you're coming with us. The factory ship's out right now. I wanted to go too. I bet you did. I bet they all want to work on the RCL. It's quite a privilege, you know. It's the flagship. Hey, welcome. The party of braces bound for Grancel, right? Yeah, that's us. Kiseki sent over the fare payment already. You guys ready to check in? Just like last time, it'd probably be best if we stay here and wait for the ship once we check in. Are you certain we're done here in Zeiss? I'm pretty sure I reported the quest we've done. We're good. I think. Unless there were hidden quests, but whatever. Alright, I'll contact the guild and let them know to send the rest of your party. Estelle's group checked in and waiting for the next passenger ship. After the hellish penguin battle, we move on. Finally. Now we got Zin with us as well. Thinking about it, things could have been way more nasty if we didn't take Zin to the cave. So even if I didn't know about the confuse and all that, man, did that work out. you imagine how hard it would have been if I couldn't get a toll on everyone at the start and they could have all hit Jimmy? So we board the airliner Cecilia, bound to the Grancel. It's time to talk to everyone again so we can move along. Is there any books on board? Hey sis! I don't want to sit here. Let's go outside. It'll be good, I promise. Hey sis! No, you're not allowed. Bad kid. I said no. Last time you said that, you climbed the railing on the deck, didn't you? Oh my god. We're staying put right here no matter what. Yep, honestly, let's tie this girl down. Leash, please. Just wait, RCL. Your lovely white frame will be mine. In this camera. Ah, next to the seat of Her Majesty herself. Grancel, the City of Beauty. It makes my heart rejoice to see it again, but it also brings to mind that recent coup. Something like that must never happen again. I've got a deal to make up with, I've got a deal to make with Ambassador Cochrane of Calva, and this is a big one. I hope it goes well. Alright, let's head down before we check out the cabins. This guy's going to tell me about being careful. Oh, Grancel up next, isn't it? It is! Ugh. I need to start getting stuff ready to unload when we dock. We've got so much cargo to offload in Grancel. Okay, he didn't tell me that. That's a change. Do you think Zin and Olivier are in the fancy room at the front drinking? I'd like to place a bet on that. La la la! Yes, affirmative. Immediately restoring correct altitude. He's really joyful of his work. Helm, we're a bit high. Can you drop us down slightly? Let's reduce altitude now before we get caught in an air current, please. He really enjoys his life. If you enjoy your job, great. Hello, miss. Having a look around the ship or just bored? We're above the trapped planes at the moment. The weather's fantastic. Why not step out on deck and catch the view? Well, maybe I will. I'm just checking everyone at the moment. Is he really trying to woo Sherazade this way? Maybe we should walk out. We'll just leave him to it. I mean, there's other people present, so they can't get anything wrong, you know, but this is interesting. You seen that passenger playing the lute, right? It isn't just his music that's unique. His singing, the way he talks is as well. How do I put it? I feel like he loves himself a lot. I guess he's the textbook definition of narcissism, huh? Yes. If you need to shop in the capital, really the only stop you need to make is Edel department store. No, it's not. The weapons shop is somewhere separate. The ordnance shop is somewhere separate too. I've been there. It is a disappointment. Sure, it isn't as big as Bow's Market, but their merchandise is the best in the kingdom. Speaking of Bow's Market, the same thing happens. If I had the time in Mira, I'd love to stop in the shop till I drop. Speaking of which, we've got a lot of Mira, 43k at the moment. Ah, Estelle, my fair rose. Welcome to Olivier Lenheim's lovely solo recital. Oh, Idios, he escaped his chair. Seriously, who let you have your seat? Just as bracers protect the innocent and military men protect their homes, it is the duty of performers such as I to protect the soul and pathos of the moment. He did apparently beg permission from the steward, Estelle. There's no harm in letting him play. No lasting harm, anyway. Sheriff, have you no appreciation for song? You even turned down my invitation to the Elmo Springs a month ago in the most casual fashion imaginable. And I would drink myself under the table for you. What tragedy! If I actually had time to fool around like that, I'd consider it. Besides, I'd never actually drink you under the table deliberately. I just want someone who can match my pace. That's all I need from a drinking partner. Olivier, Shera doesn't quite get it. She doesn't realise how crazy her drinking speed is or how her liver is basically the Gehenna of alcohol. I'm sitting right here, you know, Estelle. But if you want to serenade me, my dear Lenheim, you'd better be ready to keep up with me. And remember, I won't work your liver nearly as hard as Ina would. Oh, please, let us never speak of that night again. The memories alone make my heart quail. I bet they do. Just what the heck? You know, I don't actually want to know. What did Aina put her through? It's like, I just imagine it's the whole chug, chug, chug thing, but she had a, actually, instead of a funnel, it was just a full keg and she tapped the bottom. A direct request from the army, huh? If they're calling us to the capital, it must be a matter they don't want leaking out under any circumstance. We have the society to worry about too, so we should be on guard for anything. In truth, Shera, I do not mind sharing a drink with. She may drink endlessly, but at least her face reddens and the liquor begins to tell on her demeanour. But Aina, no matter how much Aina drinks, she remains as sober as a statue. And when such a seemingly sober individual pours the libations, one can hardly judge his own intake with any degree of accuracy. Okay, I probably shouldn't encourage Olivia anymore on this train of thought. What? Okay. I know, no matter how much she made as sober as a statue. Yeah, okay, saying the same thing again. Okay, we'll leave them to it. Cool. Right, we got the top floor, or we've got outside to check on next. Let's check outside. Seems Zin must be at the top floor. You're with Thing here, are you? Scream! Seek! Hi, Estelle! Scree! Out for a walk, Estelle? Uh-huh. You two just watching the clouds? Something like that. Chloe helped me become friends with Sieg. Right, Sieg? Scree! That's great, Tita. Oh, and Chloe was telling me all about the school festival. You were a knight in the play, right? Well, kinda, yeah. Actually, a lot of people thought I cut a pretty dashing figure as a knight. Wow, neato! I wish I could have seen you act. Well, you can come to the festival next year, Tina. It's open to the public, after all. Wait, really? Mum and Dad will be back by then, too. I'll ask Grandpa about it as soon as I get home. Well, if we do that, we'll have to get Estelle on stage again next year. You know, I think I'll just leave my thanks. Say, that reminds me. Tina, your mum and Dad are out of the country working, right? Yeah. They're helping to establish orbital technology in places that don't have it yet. They've been gone for 2 years. Wow, that is a long time. I hope they write you letters or something at least. Yeah, once every month. I read about you last time, Estelle, and in the reply, they said to give you their regards. Oh, that's sweet of them. So what kind of people are your parents, Tina? Is your mum like you? I bet she is. Like me? I don't think so. Mum's got a really, powerful personality, I guess. She and Grandpa kind of end up fighting and wrestling a lot over stuff. Wrestling? Well, she certainly sounds energetic. Oh, but they usually get along really well. Dad says their fighting is just a way to express their love. Well, okay. So what's your dad like then? He's not like Mum at all. He's sort of quiet and reliable, I guess. He was a bracer until about 10 years ago. Wait, seriously? He told me once that he got hurt doing something and became an engineer afterward. Mum said he was really famous though. Oh, okay. They sound great. I'd love to meet them when they get back. Yeah, and when they do, come over to play and I'll introduce you. Oh, Chloe, you too. I'd love to. Thank you, Tina. Scree? Oh, you can come too, Seek. Scree! The thing is, Seek can get around anywhere, anytime he wants to. I actually thought about running her a lair myself. I do wonder how she's doing. I want to talk to... Let me talk to Seek. I can't. Oh. Oh yeah, Estelle. Do you know why the wind's nice and gentle on a deck like this? Isn't it just like that? Oh no, at the speed we're going, the wind should be really strong. We wouldn't be able to hear each other. We get swept off the deck, in fact. Wait, seriously? Yeah, that does make sense. Ah, but if I recall correctly, there's a device aboard an airship that prevents such things. It's the side effect of the flight field that keeps the ship in the air. A normal flight engine envelops the ship in a field that counteracts gravity, you see. It also has an anti-inertial effect on anything striking the field that includes the particles that make up the wind. This is an interesting explanation because this basically says whatever augment technology could be used. By the sound of it, possibly if it was miniaturized to float a human or something else. Right? Because technology miniaturizes as it goes on. This is interesting. Chloe, are you following any of this? I think I understand half of it. But generating a flight field takes a lot of power. You need a really high output orbital engine to create the field at all. Okay, so that's why people always say it's an engine that determines what an airship can do. Speaking of which, the new engine Professor Russell and everyone developed for the RTL is supposed to be incredible, isn't it? Grandpa showed me the spec sheet for it, and its capabilities are way beyond existing engines. Grandpa and the rest of the team at the Central Factory worked really hard on it. I can imagine. Oh, Julie will be delighted. Is it going to be faster than Sieg? Can't put Sieg out of business. Last time I came to the capital, I saw the RTL. It's really, really pretty. I wonder if we'll see it again. Did you work on it at all, though, is what I wonder. Magazine reports don't get any breaks. Speedy reporting is our lifeblood. And you can bet I'll have my latest report written up the instant we hit the dock. I wish I could spend more time in the hot springs. They're boiling myself to death. Alright, on the mission to talking to nearly everyone, we're nearly there. So Zin's there, that's our last person to really speak to. Currently, to your right is the front of the Annenberg Wall. There's a long storied history which dates back to before the birth of the Libel Kingdom. According to some theories, it's linked to the ancient Sumerian civilization, but the truth of the matter is unclear. Ah, really? Whoa, so that's the fort! If it really is a ruin, then maybe there's some hidden treasure and stuff that nobody knows about. Yeah. No, don't go searching for more treasure, please. So about that non-aggression pact that's been signed. I heard that on the day of the signing, no civilians are being allowed into the villa where the ceremony's been held. Not surprising given that it hasn't been that long since that detestable coup, but it would have been nice to see the moment it was signed, you know. Those earthquakes in Zeiss were quite a surprise. To be so localized and happening in so many different places like that. I've been around a block a few times, but I've never seen anything like that. Of course, no one's explained what's happened. Alright, the ruined mayoral election is coming up. It's between Norman, who's promoting tourism, and Portis, who's been promoting the harbour business. I wonder which candidate will get elected. Has that not ended yet? Even if you're not a citizen of Ruin, it's still worth taking note of. Hi, Zin. Oh, that's a face. I guess you're thinking about Walter. Zin? Ah, Estelle. What is it? Need me for something? Oh, no, not really. It's just... You kind of look like you were lost in thought. Yeah. Just remembering the past a bit is all. Well, that sunglasses wolf guy, right? Yeah. We last met 6 years ago. At first it felt that longer, but it hasn't been that long, you know. I guess not. So that man was your senior at your, dojo, right? What kind of martial artist is he, anyway? Well... Silly put. He's a natural. I was going to say he's not natural. His reflexes are perfect, and his sense for battle is keen. When I knew him, he kept himself in perfect shape, and it looks like that's still true today. On top of all that, he knows how to utilize his chi exactly. In every sense, he's a cut above the normal man. Yeah, his moves. I've never seen anything like that, so not natural would be an actual good description. I think he might even be faster and stronger in some ways than that Lawrence guy, and that's scary. I think you might be right, yeah. When we were students, I admired that strength of his, envied it even. At least I did until 6 years ago, when he killed our mentor and master of the dojo, Ryuga. What? He killed his own... Ah, sorry, I'm getting ahead of it. They both agreed to the fight, mind. Master Ryuga had long been aware of the darkness in Walter's heart. He'd grown drunk on his own power and hungered for still more. Master constantly rebuked him for his actions and reminded him what the proper heart of a martial artist is supposed to be. A living fist of the Taito style that seeks to perfect oneself through the medium of honourable combat. The living fist, huh? That has a nice, neat name to it, ring to it. Ultimately, though, Walter never listened. He relished the power which the most aggressive side of Taito style gave him. The aggressive side? Martial arts are used in combat, so no one can deny that they can be used to hurt people as much as defend them. And while there are many who train for the latter purpose, there are also those who seek to do the former. Those who do eventually become monsters, whose fists exist only to kill. We call this side of Taito the murderous fist. The what? In the end, Master Ryuga challenged Walter as he was preparing to leave the dojo to pursue that path. They fought a duel to the death over it, and Master lost. I was the observer for that match. I could do nothing but watch. Zin. Well, that's what happened. I've been looking for Walter off and on ever since. Do you think we meet here now in Labelle, though? This is the hand of she who dwells above at work, among my words. Well, sorry, Estelle. I didn't mean to chew your head off. Or, wait, was it here? No, you didn't chew anything. Thanks for telling me. Zin, you're searching for Walter to get revenge, right? No. Like I said, the match was fairly fought. Master knew what could happen when he challenged Walter. There's no revenge to take. Oh, yeah, that's right. But then, why are you looking for him? There's something I wanted to confirm. Something to... Huh? Now I really don't get it. It's, kind of embarrassing. Oh, wait, I'm still too inexperienced to find out. I can sharpen myself by helping you. I see, yeah. Well then, hope you can keep up, Zin. Well, we'll see, Estelle. You're the one with the shorter legs. I mean, Zin's such a big man. He's a two-seater. But luckily they give you the leg room for the tall, built man. Got more? Oh yeah, speaking of the story, not my legs. I think I get what's going on between you and Walter. But how does Kilika fit into all of this? It's not really my place to say. I'll only say this much. Kilika was Master Ryuga's daughter. Oh. I mean, you can fill in the rest for yourself now, yeah? She'll probably tell you the full story someday. Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, once we get to the capsule, I should show my face to the Calvardian embassy. Can't wait too long or Elsa is going to give me hell. Elsa? That wouldn't be a strict, harsh-looking woman with glasses, would it? Oh, you know Elsa Cochrane? I've only seen her briefly, really. We were at the landing port and she was in the middle of an argument with the Imperial Ambassador. Ah, yes. She is not what I would call a fan of Erebonia. She's quite confident and intelligent usually, but Erebonia and the nobility tend to make her see red. I can kind of understand that, I guess. A little bit. Well, ding 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 time. Thank you for flying with us today. We will be arriving in Grancel shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. And so we move on to our next town, which means the whole, what was it, the Herb Royal Villa, the Herb Scenic Route to explore. What else? We've got the sewers. But I'm guessing we won't be able to go underneath the castle again. Weirdly enough, considering this is where we started, I kind of thought that we wouldn't have got here this early. Thought we'd be coming back here a bit later. And here we are back in the capital again. Feels pretty good. Guess we better check in with the guild branch first, huh? Yes, we should speak to Elnan and see what the army has in mind for us. I did notice that a certain white ship is in port today. The RCL, I believe it was. Huh? You're right. That's the royal family's personal cruiser, right? They might be on a mission or something. If I recall, the RCL should be at Limestone Fortress at the moment. It's being fitted with a new engine Professor Russell and his colleagues have been working on. Oh yeah, Gustav said he'd be flying out to Limestone on the factory's airship. Oh, I see. That awesome ship is being made even more awesome? I seriously can't wait to see that. I just changed the engine, so I doubt the exterior will change much. But it'll totally be the world's fastest airship, that's for sure. Maybe it will. But you never know, considering the fact that we've got obviously an organisation underneath everything all that has technology that's superior to everyone's. Welcome everyone, and thank you for coming. I've read the reports from Ruin and Zeiss. Good work truly, you've done well in opposing the society thus far. I doubt the guys we fought would agree. Both that masked man and the guy with sunglasses didn't really seem to take it or us seriously. Even knowing the society's moving is valuable, Estelle. Don't disparage yourself. Your successes should make the Royal Army trust us even further. On that note, why does the army want to see us? I'm guessing it has something to do with the society. Yes, about that. It seems they don't want to discuss it over the phone. An army official will be coming by soon to explain the situation in person. Something that cannot be discussed by phone, they say. What they mean is that they do not wish to risk any unwelcome ears listening in on the call. Wait, you can do that? Oh yes, it's quite possible. Telephones are convenient, but with the right equipment, intercepting a conversation signal is not very difficult. We use a scrambling device between branches to prevent interception of guild business. Unfortunately, the scrambling doesn't work with the army for some reason. Yes, the army uses a different system. All calls between us are thus completely open. Well, that's ducky. Why can't the army just share a mixer scrambler thingamajigger with us? We are working together, but we're still an international citizens group and they're a national defense force. And much as your father trusts us, Estelle, I don't think they can give us something so sensitive so easily. Elnam, from the sound of things, you do have some idea of what this is all about, yes? I doubt you would have called us directly otherwise. Am I being that transparent? I can only hazard a guess really, but I believe it's very likely this has to do with the signing of the Non-Aggression Pact. The Non-Aggression Pact? I remember hearing something about that. What exactly is going on with that anyway? It is a treaty affecting Labelle, Erebonia and Calvard proposed by Grandmother. In short, it says all countries involved will attempt at all times to solve international disputes without resorting to force. Whoa! So like, it'll end war? Well no, there's no true enforcement mechanism beyond simply being known as a treaty breaker, so enforcing it like that would be difficult. It should still be something of a deterrent though, and it will hopefully promote more friendly relations between ourselves and the others. Okay, I get it. Queen Alicia does it again. She's got a good eye for this kind of thing. It'd be neat if that made the countries nicer to each other. The pact is being signed in a large ceremony at the Herb Royal Villa next weekend. Dignitaries from all three nations will be attending, and the media is paying close attention. Which is to say, they may as well have painted a sign on the roof of the villa saying, "Ouroboros, please attack us." Oh, yeah, that could really get ugly. This is going to be quite the task, isn't it? So you just want us to wait here for the army official then? Correct. We do have some time before he's scheduled to arrive, so feel free to... Oh, pardon me a moment. Hello, this is the Grancel Bracer Guild branch. Yes, yes. I see, yes. That certainly is a problem. Just a moment, please. Is that the army on the phone? No, it's a member of the Royal Villa staff. They seem to have lost a child, or to have a lost child from one of the tourists in their care. Unfortunately, they can't seem to actually locate her parents. That's awful. Do they want us to help? Just so, Your Highness. They've asked for our aid in locating the child's parents or guardians. There's still some time before our guest from the army is due to arrive. Would you mind taking care of this? Sure, we'd be glad to. You're in, right, Cher? Of course. Let's get over to the villa. Thank you. Hello? Yes, we have a team of bracers we can dispatch immediately. And your name, sir? Yes, understood. Well then, our bracers will be over as soon as they're able. The lost child is in the charge of a butler named Raymond. Once you arrive at the villa, inquire of him. Alright then. Wait a sec. Raymond? Why does that ring a bell? Wasn't he the one butler we found? You know, when we served Chloe during the coup. Well, when we saved Chloe during the coup. He was hiding under a counter. Right, Neil's friend. Oh, good. If you know him, that should make things even easier. Well then, good luck. Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members. Sheriff is very mandatory. Should we take you this time then?
Please.
Together now.
Let's get you out there again, Olivier. Alright, we got 2 quests as well, one of which is in the Grancel Bloomin' Sewer. A dangerous monster, the Mad Tree, has been seen in the Grancel Sewers. Enter the West Block entrance. Bracers affiliated with this branch are asked to respond immediately to this threat. It specializes in blood-sucking attacks, weak to fire. Herb-scenic root monster as well. A dangerous monster, Chronocider, has been spotted or sighted along the herb-scenic route. Bracers affiliated with this branch are asked to respond immediately. Dizzying attack, so faint, yeah? Not confused, faint. I'm confused. Respond equipped with arc. So, spells are best against the Chronocider by the sound of that. Well, there's 2 quests. Is there anyone else in the bracers here? Well, Tina and Zin are just waiting it out. No other bracers seem to be on board. Right, apart from that, Orban. What's your Orban looking like at the moment, sir? You've got a mine too, after all, to boost your power. I guess it's the point where really we hit the store and see what's going on there. And if we want orbal power, then our group right now is pretty good for it. So we've got the Wingard Orbal Factory, but what we should check out first, of course, Arms and Guards. Aha. Welcome to Weiss Arms and Guards. We have all kinds of weapons. Please take a look. Sure I will. Right, let us buy. Right, polar weapons, that's 20 plus attack right there. We've got the chain gear on top of that, which is way big boost. Range +2 as well on top of that. Salamander, another 30 strength. The long saber, another, just under 30 strength, 29. Dynast Edge, the S launcher, and the heavy Kestus. I think he's already got the heavy Kestus equipped, so the S launcher might be better for us, but we've got to check out the other thing too. Air shooter can be bought here. Oh, really? A then company model bow that fires arrows with air pressure. Apart from that, we got the enhanced jacket and we got the fiber suits, which the fiber suit is a good defense increase for pretty much everyone. Though again, it switches out defense for ADF. For the other 3 members of the party, though, it seems to be pretty damn good. Let's buy 3 of them. And apart from that, we've got the Strega F model. Strega's newest product, developed with the central factory. It's a defense increase for Estelle no matter what. So that's 5 increase there. And it's big defense increases for everyone else. Though it has the agility and move down. So that's a bit sucky. Buy a ton of Strega Fs. God, I can always buy equipment whenever I'm at town. Remember how much of a struggle it was before? Right, pole weapon. Great name. Right, we'll keep the blue cashmere on you, I guess. We'll get you the Strega Fs. Shera, Strega F. Prime suits. Chain gear. Olivier. Prime suits. Salamander. And instead of the clogs now, which do buff your ATS nicely, I think it's probably time to move you on to normal stuff again, so you're not stuck not being able to move anywhere. Might work out a little bit better for me. So you got your moon glasses, you got your long barrel, cool. And apart from that, prevents poison, prevents faint. Should have prevent confuse on you. Considering what we just went through. Strega Fs. Fiber suit. And a long saber. I should probably switch to the other two just to equip them as well, just in case. Do you know what? That's not a terrible idea, is it? The birthday celebration's over and the town's regaining its calm. It's quite sure is nice. Well, there's a ton of places to check out here. Let's just get everyone geared up first. Because I want to see as well what the other stuff is.
All right.
The way Zin's like, oh, alright! Then it was kind of weird. Party management, yeah. Right, let's equip the special weapon we found, the machine planker. Which is probably not going to be better. Well, actually, this has area M. Well, that has area S. It could be better just based on that. So that's going to give us like loads of extra attack. But then you got to think, area versus damage. But then, like, I guess you'd want it most of the time versus the boss and stuff. So it makes it a bit confusing. But also, I can literally just afford everything. I guess damage is better just based on the fact that, of course, blind smoke is going to work off the highest damage stat that we have. So we'll skip the machine planker, go straight to next. Got a long barrel so she can hit pretty much everything. Change off the Estelle gear there for the straight air, super defensive. Except he doesn't really need it, so if there's anyone that I could just avoid doing that with, it's him. Why can't they all just come along? That would be great. Would not complain about that. Oh, hey guys, anything I can help with? Don't you want to go, like, home?
Together now.
All right, please.
I mean, there's places for most of our people here that aren't Tita to go visit in the meantime. So Grancel Sewer Monster is in the west entrance, so that's towards the newsstand. Also got the Fisherman's Guild. Can I buy a rod? Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. I'm Fisher, or the Fishing Baron as they call me. Are you new applicants? If you like fishing, you're more than welcome. Well, you wouldn't even let me apply. You know about those guardian fish? They're special to each region. I sure like to be able to fish one up myself someday. Oh, hey there, been a while, hasn't it? Oh, Lloyd, hey, so you're back from Ruin. How's the fishing been? Getting some use out of that rod I gave you? Kinda. I go in between work when I can. Skillful like you are always welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. If you ever want to join, you just let Mr. Fisher know any old time. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed to have a new comrade. I'll keep that in mind. But he wouldn't let me sign up. Wouldn't even let me do it. The factory in this town has a very nice repairman. I bet he does. Apparently the pianist who was frequenting that bar there until recently played some amazing performances. He was a strange one, but I think his skills at least were the real deal. I have no clue who you mean. Couldn't be that guy who's right there, who you're inflating the ego out of. Right, mobility popcorn. Everyone needs some mobility popcorn when they're feeling a bit sluggish. Let's buy some mobility popcorn. Hey, welcome to the capital. Want to have some popcorn while you're taking a break? Mobility popcorn. Troy's late again. Want to get out in the harbour and play. Likelihood Troy would be late for our agreed time is 83%. Okay, fine. He's always getting sidetracked by something. Not like it's going to be any different today. South Block here is the Bracer Guild and lots of shops. North Block is the Kingdom's largest hotel, and further north of that is Grancel Castle. West Block's known for the Liberal News and the Cathedral. And the East Block's got embassies from neighbouring countries, the Grand Arena and a department store. Alright, I forgot an important point. On the other side of the West Block, there's a port and warehouse district. It's closed off during the coup d'etat. No one could get in. There's still some more stuff to buy here. Sweetest crepe. Whoa. It's just a sweet crepe, actually. And a mystery crepe. This one cures still mute confused. I wish I had it during that battle. That would have been good for me. This is the centre of Labelle, the royal capital Grancel. We might have had a coup d'etat not too long ago, but it's all back to normal now. Ah, no one's selling ice cream. That's a shame. Right, this is the pub. Now this is the Orbital Factory, which we probably should check out too. No matter how busy he is, Tom will never refuse a request. Even though we'd make a lot more selling a new product than doing some stupid repairs. I wish Tom would start thinking about profits first. Yeah, Tom. Alright, what quartz? We can now make up to level 3 quartzes. Which is pretty cool. Except for the fact that we are completely out of pretty much everything. Can we make... I was about to say, can we make a cast free? We can make an action free. Do we have someone with one of them on? Strike. Critically strike with 10% success can now be made. EP cut free can now be made. EP free can now be made. Max EP plus 9%. Look at all the gems it gives. This kind of makes EP free really good on a different basis. Just on giving all those gem, like, total to add on. Do you know what? He hasn't quite got White Gehenna yet. Maybe with EP free I can? That's a bit of a... Some would call that probably a bit of a waste, but... For a trial. Clock down, he learns. Oh, what? He's learned speed down? Close to flow of time. Speed minus 50%. Debilitate. Area of effect. Oh! Still haven't learned White Gehenna? What am I missing for White Gehenna? Give me the spell. Alright, White Gehenna, 10. And then 4 of these. So I'm missing 1. Well, actually, I'm missing several of various elements, to be fair. Like, I need something more powerful there. So yeah, I'm still missing quite a bit when I think about it. I mean, if I moved the absorb over, but then I'd lose, like, my crazy stuff, wouldn't I? I'd lose a lot of my good stuff there. Oh man, you're still missing just a little bit more. What would get you there a little bit more? I mean, cast free if that was available. I mean, making evade high levels. EP cut free. That would get me there. That would get me there with at least the standard elemental. But then I still need to get like wind and all that, so I need loads of mirage elemental stuff by the look of it. Oh, that's a shame. Apart from that, cast free would do it. I mean, we could get an action free at the moment. Does Estelle have action on? Yeah, she has action too. I think we can leave it for a bit. Maybe we want to get an EP cut free just to be White Gehenna! Oh, welcome, this is the repairs desk. If you got a broken ornament, I can fix it for a year. We've seen a broken ornament. Not much else. Oh, if we check the general stores, there should be a new Labelle News, shouldn't there? So that's something to think about too. Houses all over the place. My wife can't stop talking about the martial arts competition. I don't mind her thinking about the martial arts tournament and competition next year, sure, but on the other hand, she could help out with a few of the chores while she's thinking about it. Really? Just stuck completely? Look, you've got like 2 of the champions are right here. Can't wait until next year. Can't wait for the next martial arts competition. So you think they talk about you being the guys, right? Oh, I'm so hungry, I feel like I could die. Alright, let's have something to eat, shall we? It smells so good. I feel like I said I'd do something. What was it? I don't know. Explore the whole town? Because that's what we end up doing. Maybe it's because the signing ceremony's close. Lately I see a lot of foreigners in the store. I see a seafood hot pot. Get ourselves another sit-down meal. And apart from that, mocking pie, cures confused. Again, would it be nice to have that? And a tomato sandwich, we've already got one in inventory. During the coup d'etat, a lot of officials and servants got kicked out of the castle. Now those people are all busy back at work. Cleaning up after such an event's hard, though, so things won't go back to normal right away. No, they won't. Do you want to play on the piano there, Olivier? See, here's the thing. I'd like the lady to like recognize. I'd like a lot of people to recognize Olivier here. You know, if he played the piano there quite a lot, then they should like ask him when he's gonna play next because it boosts business. Today's weather is so good. I think I'd like to go on a walk with my beloved at the Royal Villa. Then I am talking about a game that has a ton of dialogue already, adding even more dialogue. My husband and I used to take walks to the villa quite often. We haven't gone since the coup d'etat, though. It's basically the topic on everyone's mind is the coup d'etat. This is my first time in the capital, but what a large city. Excuse me, you. Hey, it's you! A while back, I was being followed around by a man on the stairs in front of the department store. That was creepy and scary. Poor Marcia. Miss Schwartz of the Royal Guard was recently promoted to captain, I understand. Oh, considering her ability and successes, it's only natural. Well, let's get into the store then. Hey, Sandlord's back where he is! In the end, everything is as it was. Today too, I'm pondering so much pondering. I'm sure I will spend tomorrow pondering as well. No job, no girlfriend. I wonder if my life has a purpose. My God. Ouch. Look, Anton. That cloud. It looks like Duke Danan's hairstyle. He's trying to cheer you up, Elise. Welcome, welcome to the LL department store. Our store is ever striving to take down the Bose market. Well, if you've got ladies that offer me tea in the corner but then don't actually give me tea, we'll never take it down. The other day, everyone in the store went to see the famous Bose market. Everyone in the market was working so hard. It was touching to see. They're scouting, are they? The golden rule of making the best tea is, I was going to sleep when it comes to anything with the name studying attached to it. No. All this effort is to reclaim the position of T-cell staff my sister stole from me. Sure. Right, well, you don't sell tea. Seems like there have been earthquakes happening in Zeiss lately. Haven't gone in a while, but are most hot springs okay? They are. They're okay. Where's the bookshop again? One of the heads of the coup d'etat, Duke Dunan, seems to be under house arrest by orders of the Queen. A person who's apparently the Duke's butler comes and shops here at the store from time to time. For some reason, he always just buys donuts and comics. Yeah, you would. Welcome. You guys tourists? I've got lots of good souvenirs at nice prices. Sure, what have you got? Well, they're not bad. A themed accessory makes the wearer lighter on their feet. Why do you have a question mark, question mark, question mark mystery effect, man? I need to know more than that. Or I'll buy ya. Can't just have mystery equipment. Death. Evil poison. Welcome. The LL department store has everything from souvenirs to daily goods. Sure it does. The Bell News issue 4. Also sells an anti-cold helmet. Defense 15. Let's buy an anti-cold helmet. Sure. Do you know what else I need to buy? A couple more of them. That'll wait for me. Oh, actually, we used a whole lot of those smelling salts, so maybe I should buy loads more. They proved to be quite useful. Right then. Let's continue checking out here. Let's check the, oh, wait a second, this is the back. That's the embassy. Hi, it's Calvardian Embassy. Sorry, but unless you have some business here, I'm afraid I can't let you enter. I'm going to stand in your guard post like a beef eater. Wasn't the, oh, it's a bit further up. It's smaller than it was before. Are these doors closed? Yeah, they are, but I'm the champion, so you can take a photo with me. Oh, this is the Grand Arena. Yes, it is. Hey, apparently the Grand Arena's closed since they don't have any shows. A little sad, huh? We can't always have people beating the crap out of each other, can you? So this is the East Grancel Sewers entrance, I'm pretty sure. The sewer's currently off limits. Lately we've had a lot more foreign visitors in the capital, you see. We're up in security to make sure they don't get lost and wander in. Makes sense. So we have over here the Ebonian Embassy. Hello, good soldier. Have you been well? Olivier? Where the heck have you been? Oh, what is it? Nothing. You've been hiding from us ever since you went to Elmer for a little break, haven't you? Muller was livid. As always, a very cute man. Wait, Olivier, you haven't been keeping quiet to the embassy about working with us, have you? Ha ha ha! Rose wandered in search of love and Rose to travel in secret, but of course. The heck is that supposed to mean? Olivier, please stop leaving out the word all the time. Your latest experience has really got Ambassador Correa all worked up. The Imperial Crest got some real power behind it now that I've had the chance to see it up close. What horses? Oh, the symbol on your chest. Miss, you're a bracer, aren't you? Good work with your job and very impressive at your age. I imagine a memory might come from being over here. Nope. That's quite the secret spot. Well, secluded a little bit. Bad things happen. Well, when I visited Grancel to see the martial arts competition, I really came to like the capital. I even moved here because I liked it so much. It really is an interesting place. Next year, I'll totally be able to catch the martial arts competition and the birthday celebration. Ah, so sleepy. Maybe we should go get a pick-me-up at the West Block Coffee House. Maybe I should too. Right, what ice creams do you sell? Ultimate ice cream. The ultimate ice cream, 3 flavors singing in harmony. CP20, is it? Okay. Seems a bit expensive. Right, Sunshine Ice. That straight plus 15%. And we got the Moonlight Ice too. Defense plus 15. Straight plus 50%. Defense plus 15. Is that a missed one? Does it do defense plus 15%? I'm confused. I know people say I'm the purveyor of ice cream to the royal family, but that's just a dumb rumour. Though if Lady Claudia ate my ice cream, I'd be happy to hear that. Chloe, have you had the ice cream here? Actually, it was Grandmother's suggestion. I was really happy to get to try it. Miss, you're good to go. You can in fact proudly say you're purveyor to the royal family. Huh? Hey, so you know it's like that. Like, let's all get along, you know? What? Basically, you know, it's like that. Like. More like, what's a signing ceremony? Does it got anything to do with us? Kids. It's the second orbitally powered clock, made in year 1163 of the Septian calendar by Zeissian manufacturers. Why have I come out all this way as well? Not just get the paper. But there's, of course, the museum to check out too. Is Mum going to come home soon? I'll do my best to wait, so... What's up with your mum? Is there a hidden quest here? There's Jimmy. History Museum. Yeah, this is it. Oh, Jimmy. Oh, hey, you're the braces who saved me at Zeiss. What are you doing here? Alright, delivering that artifact, huh? Yeah, it may have lost its power, but who knows what it might do after all. I don't trust you to these guys. Good call. If you'd also give up on treasure hunting and get a real job, that'd be even better. Ah, but I'm afraid I can't. I suppose it'd be different if I could find something even more romantic than being a treasure hunter. Yes. Well, you make do with what you need to do. Where do we go from here? The upstairs section I completely neglected before. Professor Albu, who was staying here before, was quite the man. His theory about the Septarions, or 7 treasures, was quite charming. I'd like to hear his opinions about the mysterious devices and the ancient towers that have activated recently. Finally, he investigated the towers across the regions after all. Professor Alba? Huh. Who was that? It seems familiar. Oh, really? But surely the others wouldn't pick up on it, I guess. It's too bad Estelle didn't ask that question out loud. So much can be sorted by someone just querying something out loud, it's unreal.